Is Dan here?
Recording started too.
Nope, not at all.
Where we
Dan, you
left off
taking a nap?
last time was that Quillen had been struck dead and Rundar and Bogdanov had been knocked unconscious. And you guys had cleaned up from the fight?
Started looting Quillen's corpse?
Probably. And then Quillen sits up.
Wait. Don't take my things. I'll need them.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
wow.
not dead.
Well, this is awkward. I thought you're...
He's wearing the Hellrider banner as a cloak.
He's got Quillen's pants down. He's like, well, that's awkward.
Bogdanov
Whoops.
sitting on your face.
He's counting out my money so he can tax the appropriate amount from it.
Yeah, it's what's it called? The inheritance tax. As in, I tax you by inheriting all your money.
I thought you were dead. What happened?
My lord had other ideas.
Your lord.
Yes. He sent me back.
I say, Quillen, your eyes are looking very empty and soulless.
You should try getting run through the gullet and see what happens to your eyes.
Okay.
And what great big
So
teeth
you were
have.
just injured, right?
No, I came before my lord, and he sent me back. I was gone a long time.
How long do you think it was?
Time doesn't matter. But I'm surprised to find you here still.
Yes.
It must not have been a long time.
No, for us it was mere
Yeah,
Maybe-
moments.
moments.
No matter. Everything is fine. We should continue. We have a mission.
Well, as long as you're not dead.
I'll add a d6 to that. 29 persuasion. Everything's fine. Let's continue.
Okay.
I suppose we can move on.
All right. Just I want to point out this secret door over here, what you guys had found last time, based off a key or something that was on what the head dude.
Bluto.
Bluto.
Yeah, Sir Bluto.
I do not have any light on my guy, by the way.
Like you can't see at all? Or-
I can't see at all. I see a black screen.
Oh, okay. Well, that's weird because you have light on my thing.
Does he have control of his token? Is this a new token? Does it represent his player? I guess is he the owner of the token? I guess is my question.
Yeah, those are good questions, Paul.
Did you guys take any of Quillen's stuff that he doesn't get back?
I don't think so. I put it in the treasury if I recall correctly.
Well, I was going to take your banner, but
You can have it.
back.
Quillen will take back.
So yeah, I have Quillen gear, potion of fire, giant strength, ring of protection, shield +1, Yakula +1, scroll of aid, goggles of night, banner of L2 grad, and continual flame holy symbol of Tyr.
Right.
That's what
So
I have.
I will pick up Black Razor.
Can you see now?
Let me double check. Are we in a corner here, or
Yeah,
are we
top
in
left
the
corner of the map.
top left? I don't see it. You want me to reload? Let me reload. It's doing that thing where it asks me to sign in every single time now.
I guess my biggest question was, would you take your holy symbol back?
My lord has marked me. I no longer need it.
Huh.
If you need the light, you can have it.
I don't. Well, you have goggles of
Wait,
night,
do you
so you
guys
don't.
all have dark vision at this point?
Yes.
Yes.
If
My
he has,
lord has given me powers
All
that
right, so
some
then
would
I'm just going to
consider.
set you to admit light. Sorry.
Okay. Some would
What?
consider unnatural. I no longer need light sources.
Powers that some would.
so you don't need
I'm
goggles of
natural.
night then.
Nope, I don't. I don't need a light either, and I certainly don't need a holy symbol.
That worries me.
And
Maybe you
what
can see now.
about your banner?
Yeah, you can carry it. It'll just be returned to the city.
So he'll take your ring, your shield, your Yokula,
Sure.
scroll of aid,
Yep.
potion.
He's like, all I want is the black razor.
Yeah, I'm like, give me Black Razor.
Um, here.
There we go. Makes it easy.
I'm not gonna fight you for it, I guess.
I mean, if you want to argue with me, I mean, I don't know why you would argue with me. I just sat up and I'm ready to go, and I seem
Uh-huh.
ready to go.
Let me know
So-
if you can see now, Jay.
No, I cannot.
What?
If he's like that little red thing I don't even see a name around him either. For what it's worth. I see Golden, I see Bogdanov. I don't, but the one with a little red symbol around it has no name tag.
All right, I'm going to disconnect the connection from the character and then do it again.
And then sign it. Yep.
May want to drag it from the character sheet if he has been assigned to a character.
So, Quillen, you're still going to have the Ring of Spell Storing.
No, Ring of Protection.
I
think we gave that.
I have the Ring of Spell Storing right now.
Okay.
Which I think, yeah, I currently have the Ring of Spell Storing. What are my magic items? So I have bracers of defense. I have a wand of magic missile, and I have a ring of spell storing as my magic items.
What about now, Jay?
Not seeing anything. Do you want me to try to reload?
It's weird because I can see everything as if. I mean, I've done everything. Let me rejoin as a player.
I think you had deleted Quillen at some point. That might be the
Nope.
problem.
Never did.
No? Okay. Can you move my token around and all
Yeah.
that good stuff? Weird. You gave him light. Or you
Gave
the
him light,
ability
gave
to
him night
see?
vision, gave him emitting light, so that way if there was any issue there. Let me look at like Rundar's settings and copy that.
My guess is token ownership. That sounds like the problem to me.
No, he has ownership of the token. The thing is, everything's set to off on Rundar's character.
Hey. Now, did you actually add it to the character sheet? And if you can drag it from the character sheet, then it should apply. I don't know. Bill.
Yeah.
Or no, actually Jason. Jason, go to your
Yes.
character sheet and try to drag the token onto the map.
Gotcha.
You can try that
So the problem is the character sheet picture I have is a square. It's not a
Yep,
token.
but if you drag it out, the token copies.
Did you see another one appear?
Yeah,
Nope,
that did come
there
out
it
as a
is.
square, though.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
I see the square. It's right above golden.
Yeah, and I'm not seeing it.
All right, let's do it this way.
Shall we all jump out of the game?
All
Have
right.
you reassign the thing, and then we'll all jump back in.
Well, let's try this here.
Oh, now I got it.
Oh, we're on a different map.
You're on the battle map now, okay?
Yep.
Let me check someone else's site
I can see everything.
Yeah, we
on
all
the
can
battle map. And everything is set to off on yours. I do not understand why it's like this.
I can't move my old token.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because
token
that's
anymore.
probably not under your control. Yeah, it doesn't represent you anymore.
Gotcha.
It's just name Quillen.
I can now move my square guy.
What about this other one?
Let me take a look here. Where is he? There we go. Yep, I can move him. He's good to go.
All right, let me copy
You've
him.
got to put a name on him.
He has a name on him. Is it not
I got a
showing to you
name
guys?
on it.
Nope,
And
it's
it's not showing for us.
I see it.
Unchecked and rechecked it, but yeah, it has it.
So
There might be some lag too.
the red ring is not ominous at all.
No, not at all. Everything's fine. His name has changed slightly too, if you notice, which is kind of weird.
No, no.
Nope.
All right. Moving you back to the other map, and we'll see.
I don't see anything.
The fuck?
We're not-
I just copied the same exact token.
I don't know.
My thought would be delete the old token that's attached to the character sheet, then reapply it. And then drag that character, then drag that one out.
Maybe now.
Nope, not seeing anything. You're up in the upper left, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing. The whole screen's black for me. Oh man.
You guys see that, right?
Yeah, it went black for a second and then re-light again.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something wrong with my D&D Beyond permissions or something in here.
I can trail. I've got. That's Fog of War. I'm just gonna turn this off.
I got a loading screen now. Is that you or?
I'm not doing anything. Hold on. Well, it might be. Yeah.
Maybe it's the token itself, like Paul's saying. Something messed up with
All
the
right.
token.
How's everybody else's view right now?
Black.
I see where we were before.
I have a black screen. I see my token, but I just have a black screen. Oh, I have light again.
Okay. Yeah, let me do it this way, Jay.
So Paul, while we're doing this, the goggles of night, the banner, and the holy symbol can stay in the party treasury, unless you guys are forcing them on me. I don't need them.
Does anyone want the goggles of night? It will increase how far you can see. Bog, not have any interest, or golden any interest?
Still
Nice.
nothing, huh?
Want to put them to
No.
use? golden bug. Any interest?
You can have them.
Out of the goggles, I was going to wear the banner in honor of our fallen comrade,
You can wear it.
but you're not fallen anymore.
That's true.
Well, I don't think. First of all, I don't. Does the banner require attunement? I forget. I'm already attuned to 3 items, so the goggles of night don't really interest me all that much.
And I guess
I
it's
wouldn't.
now dark for everybody, huh?
Yes.
All right, let's try this.
Big roll 20 delay here. Sorry, guys.
Sorry,
Oh,
you
I
might
see
be
it
able to
now.
see. All right, I have to now update everybody else. Hold on.
All right.
Give me everybody night vision.
What happened?
Bogdan, can you see now?
I can see perfectly.
Okay.
My eyes are well tuned, well crafted, well
I think
shaped.
Rundar just got vision.
I do.
So dynamic lighting was off on this map, and Golden now has it. So dynamic lighting was off for some reason on this map, and you guys could see for no reason at all, and Quillen couldn't see for no reason at all. So I turned it on, and now I just had to apply sight again to everybody.
Sweet.
So here you are.
Golden. Any interest in goggles of night? Apparently, our friend here no longer wants them.
Does the banner actually do anything? Do you have to attune
Yes.
to it?
The banner is. Let me pull up the other character sheet real quick. I'll give you what it does. It's pretty nifty. I don't think it requires attunement. Nope, it doesn't. And it is Banner of Eltugrad is it's a social utility. All good aligned citizens of Eltugrad that can see the banner gain +1 to charisma, wisdom, and con saves. Can grant inspiration to one person a day, granting them a D8 to any check. So it's pretty limited to good aligned and stuff like that.
And you have to be a citizen of the city.
Which we count as. We all count as that.
Oh, you do?
That's what you told us.
Oh, I didn't.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I think only Jay's previous character would have.
I think you let Tim count as well.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
think he had some possible history there.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
we'll just put it in a bag for now.
Okay.
A citizen of Baldur's Gate.
Eldoril.
Oh,
Okay, where do you guys want to go?
Secret door.
All right, get heading that way.
Ooh,
We-
they finally
Claire.
did it so that it rolls advantage.
All right. To clarify, we did rest, right?
No.
Yeah, it was during the rest that he came back.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, at the end of the last session, you guys had said you were resting.
was it a short rest or a long rest?
Long. Like we were pretty out of spells.
I will replenish.
And I will cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
mage armor.
You might want to do that as well, Buck. I don't remember.
I don't have mage armor because I. All right, I got I got a better spell.
Ooh,
Mage armor.
Armor of Gathus?
Nah.
Nah.
I got Grognard's galactite gonads. That's what I got. I don't need mage armor.
Oh,
That sounds like a real spell to me. All right.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jay, you probably should count yourself lucky. My thought was if we were going to find a new character, I was going to put you in a kayak, doused in oil, light it, circle around.
He's roasting in hell over and over again because he can't die anymore.
Well, let's go through the
Oh,
secret door,
no.
I imagine. Right?
Check it for traps.
You just wait. You wake up and you're in a
Perception.
doctor's waiting room, and then it just leads to another doctor's waiting room once they bring you inside.
Oh yeah, that's pretty typical, actually.
it's not trapped.
Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell.
I will unlock it or open it, whichever comes first.
I think we have a key, right?
You unlock it.
Yeah. Sneaking.
Okay. Yep. Continue on.
Bum.
Ooh, who's wearing the boots of striding and springing?
Oh, we do have those. I forgot.
Oh,
Did I write that
Whoever,
down?
only the person who has the key can actually see the door, but there's a door there.
Is that something your character wants, Dan? Boots of striding?
I'm checking. I've got pretty good movement, but walking speed becomes 30 unless your walking speed is higher. You can jump 3 times normal. Anybody have a walking speed less than 30?
I do, and Bog does, I think.
Let's see what my walking speed is. Bing, bing, bong, bing, bong. Let's see. Notes,
25.
trait. Let's see. Features and traits. I'm trying to see where that would be.
It's
think-
25 because you're a goblin.
Well, that sucks. Yeah,
That's good if you're wearing heavy armor and weak.
I'm one of those things.
It's right next to initiative.
Oh.
He's looking at his D&D
Yeah,
Beyond
speed.
character sheet.
Walking speed, 30 feet.
Yeah, goblins I think move 30.
Oh, okay.
The other shorties move less.
Because goblins are normally proportioned despite their small size.
This dungeon with boots of striding and springing and a black razor in it is basically built for a hexblade. My strength isn't high enough to wear this heavy armor. But wait,
I have a Ring of Spell Storing, I have a Wand of Magic Missiles, and I have a Bracers of Defense, so I think I'm okay for magic items right now. Brutes of Striding and Stringing don't really appeal to me too much. Like, they're good, but I think I would have my other stuff.
Pain of pimping.
Yeah, I
It's
kind of
also
feel
the
like
magic
it's a
plate armor you
golden
guys
type
found.
item.
Yeah,
That was cursed.
yeah, I think they're gold. It sounds like golden to me. Yeah. So if you want to do like cool jumping stuff, go for it.
I'm looking to see if they require attunement.
Yeah, they do.
I'm gonna go bio real quick while you guys talk. I'll be right back.
All right.
So did you want those, Dan? Because you jump and spring a lot.
I mean, I'll wear them. I'll attune to them because I'm only attuned to one item.
Yeah.
But it's not something that golden. I mean, with them, I could jump a whole long way, but
It's not a bad thing sometimes. can jump over people, which can be cool. Never underestimate.
Right now, I'm
jumping.
not sort of in the mood to just go through people.
Hmm.
Not go through them, jump over them.
No, go through them.
I think you can, like a whirlwind. The best of us.
We'll be soon.
I think you already are.
Whirlwind? Oh, no.
Like a whirlwind of death.
I'll get 2 attacks. I'll get 3 shortly.
Oof, what a horrible roll. 1.
Okay, we've been both ways now, so we can start to head out again.
Did we exit out? I don't see Golden.
I went through the secret door.
Oh.
We still have a rope here, folks, and this is electricity.
No, that's an illusion. That's an illusion. This was a room full
I
of
see
ice.
back. You guys are moving. Okay.
Yeah. This isn't electricity. This is a room full of ice or something, or a slippery substance, and this is an illusionary wall.
Yeah, but this was where the
Yeah, you still
electricity
didn't know that,
pipes
actually.
were,
Huh?
wasn't it?
What?
Oh no, this was the slippery.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This was the ice stuff.
Yeah,
And that when there was like the spikes down below, rusty
right.
spikes.
And we have a rope that goes from door handle to door handle.
Correct.
Right.
Are you going to use that to get back?
Yep.
Okay. You guys can move to the other side of the room without any checks. And this goes back down into the water.
This is where we fought the ghouls.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And now here's the electricity.
Electricity.
Well, the
heat.
heating
The
coils
heat
or
on the
whatever.
coils.
This is where the toaster is.
Right.
This is where I
So
have to strip naked and put it in a sack for
Bogdan
Bogdanov to freeze.
All right. Well, get to work, guys. I can only freeze a 30-foot. I can only freeze like a cube, so kind of got to pile it all together.
Or maybe do a couple cubes or something. Yeah, sounds good to me. Freeze all our metal.
Okay. Yeah, after a few tries or a few minutes, you're able to get back through.
All right, I'm gonna sit on the cube, and you guys gotta push me, and then you can hop on.
Get
Good.
smaller and smaller and smaller as we
Spend
go.
my 10 minutes strapping things back on.
Yeah. We be doing the cool runnings, man.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that
So
movie
we haven't
in
gone
so
past
long.
this path.
Correct.
I think. All right. Now, if I recall correctly, Bog started to go down this path, and then he started to like.
Oh
It's
yeah,
all,
my feet
it's
started
all,
to melt.
it's all acidic or something. Do we see anything on the ground that would indicate acid or something different other than water?
You can make a perception check.
Sounds good.
Yep, you can see it. There's some green slime there in the water.
Okay. Oh, so all right. I actually I do see the slime. And it looks like clear beyond that slime.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think this is where your boots come in handy there, Dan.
Well, I was going to say, let's, stand back and blast it.
With what?
Firebolt Eldritch Blast.
I don't have any. I can blast it with necrotic, see if that works.
I'll shoot an arrow at it and see what happens.
Yeah, it just
If it
kind of gets stuck
attacks.
in the slime, and then you see the slime dissolve it.
So I just think it's acid. I don't think it's actually an ooze or something.
No, I think we know it's slime. We saw it. Like, yeah, it looks like green slime right there.
Will it take force damage?
We'll take necrotic damage.
Seems to hit it. Doesn't seem to have any effect.
Bog, you got anything that could help?
Huh,
Perhaps?
let's
Can you
see.
just freeze the water?
Yeah, that could work. You know, we could make another. I could make another ice block, and we could just yeah.
Slide across it.
Big.
Or actually, I can just I can use shape water to channel like a current, and maybe like try and wash it away.
Say that again.
I can instantly move or change the flow of water as I direct up to 5 feet in any direction. So I mean, I could probably change the flow of the water in front of us and just walk through it, right? And push the slime to the side with
You
the
could
flow of water.
push the. I'll say if you go very slowly, you're able to do it. Yeah.
All right,
You're able to do it so the rest of the party can get through.
stick close to me, boys. Only
I'll
got
go up
5.
on the wall just to make sure. Checking for traps.
There are no craps here.
Left passage or straight?
Let's go down the first hallway.
Good as any, I suppose. We're looking for the third weapon.
Check the door for traps.
Okay.
Bill, do I sense any
traps.
beings?
You can sense what kind of beings?
I can sense any tiny or large creatures within 60 feet that aren't undead or constructs.
No, you sense no beings that are not undead or constructs within 60 feet.
Okay.
No
Is
traps.
the door locked?
No, it's unlocked.
Still don't see your character name.
Are those constructs?
Yes.
Oh shit! There's a bunch of constructs in here.
5 flesh golems are clustered against the north wall. Each has a number on its chest. 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. Number 5 says, "One of us does not belong with the others. If you can pick it out, it will serve you, and the others will allow you passage. If you pick the wrong one, we will kill you.
What do they look like?
You have 60 seconds."
What are the numbers? What are the numbers again?
5,
5, 7, 9, 11, 13.
5, 7.
I think it's 9. It's not a prime number. The others are prime.
Then say it.
9.
Number 9 becomes a ally of the party.
Oh.
Wow. Someone's smart.
I am a wizard.
Check the door for traps.
I am a wizard.
Yeah, nope,
Smart
doesn't
gnome
appear traps.
wizard.
Unlock it. Open it. I'm going slowly, looking for traps along the way.
Okay.
Let me know if you want me to roll.
Come, not prime. You're with me.
There's something here in the middle of the hallway.
Short flight of stairs leads up to a dry corridor. Just around the corner is a turnstile.
Ah.
It
Does
rotates
it?
counterclockwise.
Maybe we should jump it.
Is it possible to jump over it?
No, it goes up quite high. That's why it blocks light here.
It's like the metro station.
Does it look like you could slide underneath it if necessary?
No. Think of it as more like those circular doors. I forget what they're called now. I haven't been out of the house in forever.
Revolving doors?
Yeah, revolving doors.
Okay, I'll go through.
Okay, yeah, you pass through, no problem.
Not Prime, you go next.
I was gonna go, but sure. I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah,
You guys all bump into Prime as soon as he goes through the door.
no, it's not. It's not Prime.
It's not Prime.
Yeah, okay, not Prime. Sure.
NP. We'll call him NP for short.
Okay. Now what?
I guess there's a corridor. Lead the way,
Door at the
Golden.
end?
Is that a door at the bottom?
It is.
Yeah. Something happened.
You open the door. Quillen opens the doors and goes in.
Jeez.
Here's the room.
What is... Something's going on with my character here.
Yeah, you're moving all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I'll give a description of the room, and then I have some handouts to show you to kind of give you an idea. The door opens onto a stone platform in a large natural cave. Opposite the entrance in the distance is another stone platform. Between them, a series of wooden discs are suspended from the ceiling by massive steel chains. The cave floor seems to be covered by a pool of boiling mud. So here is what the chains look like. And there's the room. Even though I guess theoretically you can't see that far. So yes.
Oh man,
What do I?
What is...
So, Bill, what does Rundar know about flesh golems?
I don't know. Are you
Wouldn't that-
asking to make like an Arcana check?
Does that make sense?
Yeah, you think powerful wizards make them.
They can go berserk.
Well, yeah, I know what flesh golems are. Do I know their characteristics, know their stats, do I know their special abilities? Do I know, like, I don't know.
No.
Okay. Visors and chains. That's interesting.
All right, now I'm able to move my token without the map moving. That's nice. That was weird.
So it looks like there's mud on the ground.
Boiling mud down below, but yes, there's a series of discs with steel chains.
How hard is it to jump from one to the other?
Seems like it would be, let's see, they're about 3 feet apart. So they're not terribly hard.
How
I'll
hot?
try to get to the first one.
How hot? The boiling mud.
Oh, the boiling mud's down a ways.
Yeah, I mean, how hot is it?
Is anybody using
how
the
hot
helmet
is it?
telepathy?
Boiling.
Like really hot?
Well, it's boiling, so yeah.
Oh.
I think we gave
So
that
it
to
looks
Tim.
like there's about 10 jumps I'd have to make.
Okay.
So, what do you want for him? Acrobatics or?
Oh, no, you're all right. You can just slowly make your way across. You guys following behind him?
Yeah.
I guess. I was gonna say we could just get like a large. We could all get like a large piece of canvas and just catch the updraft across, but that
Okay, you
works
guys
too.
can stop there.
All right. I guess I will make my athletics check
Oh,
or
no, it's no
acrobatics.
athletics check. You
Oh.
guys are staying where you are, and these guys are going across. Guys can both make a DC 15 dex save.
Because that's what time they said we had to be there. It's only once a week, but once a week we have to be at work at 5. We're supposed to get off. We're supposed to only.
Dan, you're transiting, just FYI.
Yeah, we hear everything. We hear your wife's conversation now.
Rita, can you talk in the other room, please? Sorry. Her son called.
Gotcha. There's push to talk on there too, if you ever want to try that. So I need a dex save from Golden.
I think he did it. He had a 15 and a 23.
Oh, 15. Okay, I see that. Okay, so you are going to be. The guys are up.
Eaten by a pit of despair.
You die for real this time.
Oh no.
Actually, it is an athletics check to get across, but that's okay. Sorry, okay, so you take some damage.
From?
It's just probably not one. Try just one check there. Probably
Yeah,
not.
it's just one check. So you're good. That's fine. So Dan's taking, but you made your save, so you're only going to take half of this. You're taking half of 32 as a geyser next to you goes off. And you are 3 geysers, 3 discs away. So you take 4 damage.
I take 4?
Yeah. From the geyser here that goes off.
Gotcha. Okay, now I get you. So it's like, I was like, how did I only take 4? I mean, I should be like, yeah, that's great, but
You're further away. You only got misted.
yeah.
Yeah. Make a strength check to hold on.
All right, strength check. Not a strength save, just strength check.
Strength save. Okay, you are able to hold on. Golden.
Right.
Oh, both of us, huh?
Yep, yeah, this is to hold on. 12. That is not enough. And you are hanging by a thread on your disc.
Acrobatics.
If you'd like to swing back up, you can make an athletics check or acrobatics check, either one. Okay, that's good enough that you get back on there so you don't fall into the burning mud. And you guys can keep going.
I will get over here and say, ouch.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I'll get over there.
All right.
Be like,
Next.
burning mud.
From disc to disc, but
80 feet.
the mud bath was not necessary.
That's a really long way. That's a long way. 80 feet? Jeez.
Eh,
Ah, jeez.
Yeah, that's a little long.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, Bill, I still have a aura, by the way.
Oh, hey, Rundar, do you have like a cape or something?
Mm,
I'll give
10
you
feet or
11
50?
back.
I'd have my own cloak.
Oh,
Dan,
Thank you.
Golden.
all right. Never mind.
Let's see, how far is my aura? I think it's 15. Let me check. It might be 10. I'm double checking for you.
But I was going to say, since you have that handy cloak, Rundar, I'd say you should just have your golem throw you across and then catch an updraft with your cloak.
Yeah, no, I don't think it works like that.
Oh, come on.
Does not appear trapped.
What
Everything
do
is
you
like,
mean? It's boiling mud, Rundar. It's got to be really hot, and I'm sure it's hot enough that your cloak, if you grab onto the back of it, will catch an updraft. And
You
I'm
want to
sure.
try?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, give me it. Give me your cloak. I'll try it.
10 feet, Bill.
Okay, I'll readjust it.
No, I'm not going to hurl you into the mud.
It's not going to throw me into the mud. You're going to throw me on a parabolic arc over the mud, and the rising heat will catch me with the cloak, and then I will gently and gracefully land on the other side.
Does either of you have like Tensor's floating disc or levitate?
I do have Tensor's floating disc, actually. That's
Oh
actually
yeah! Wow, that
So
would have been.
carry your golem across as you go across.
Yeah.
You don't have fly yet?
no. Hold on.
Fly would be cool. Fly would be fly.
I think the three of us will adds up to less than 500 pounds.
I don't know if you can
Yes.
cross. Maybe. Yeah. Could
Uneven
it cross?
terrain.
I don't think you can actually ride Tensor's floating disc and move because you
I can't.
stay
I can't. No.
stationary.
I can't ride it, but someone else can.
Yeah, you can put the golem and him on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work. You want to?
Or wait, can you make it go up?
Uh,
Can you raise it?
It stays 3 feet off the ground.
Wow.
Stay
Sorry.
away from
I
the
will
geysers.
say that this is technically, it's probably rules is written not able to cross, but I will say it could cross.
Oh, you know what you could do, Rundar?
what?
All right, so you have. Oh wait,
Go.
the golem. How
Too bad
high?
you don't have a
Wait, oh, it's
flying
a
monkey
flesh golem.
familiar.
It's a flesh golem. Flesh golem. He won't be able to walk through.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's what I asked. I knew if it's what this golem can do, and
Huh.
So I know it's a golem that's created and construct, but I don't actually know all its abilities.
Well, you can have him throw me up really high, and then I can just feather fall glide to the other side.
You want me to
Another
do that?
geyser near you guys goes off.
Which one?
This one over here.
Okay.
Maybe we
Oh.
should back up.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, so just get away from this geyser. You don't want to get splashed again. All right, whatever. If you want my golem to throw you, fine.
Then this
Yeah,
geyser
do it.
goes
Let's
off.
do
Okay,
it.
whatever.
Space program. Let's
Okay.
get it.
Not prime. Not prime. Throw the goblin across the chasm
Okay.
Yes.
as high as you can.
Quillen.
Yes.
I think you'll get to the fourth disc. What about you?
And when I reach the parabola of my arc, I will cast Feather Fall.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay? So you cast Featherfall. You don't think you're gonna make it to a disc if you don't grab one right next to you.
I guess I'll grab the one right next to me if I'm falling that fast.
All right, give me an athletics check.
All right, athletic.
Well, like he can't really throw you very high, so.
Oh, I don't have Beyond 20 right installed on the browser. 1d20 minus.
11, you're hanging on the edge. You're gonna need another check to try and actually climb up or fall.
All right. Athletics. Sweet.
Okay, you're able to climb up.
I did it. All right, now you just got to bring him here,
Now
and we'll
this
just
geyser
keep
goes
doing
off.
that.
So I'll have not prime ride the floating disc, and I guess I'll try to jump across.
All right, let's see how much a flesh golem actually weighs. All right, so you're trying to have the flesh golem ride the disc.
Well, I would know if it's gonna carry it before I'd go across.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it makes it.
Okay.
It's probably only 200 pounds. So he goes across.
I make it. Well,
Give me an
he
athletics
follows
check.
he follows me, and he doesn't.
Well, you sent him across on a disc.
Well, the disc follows me is the thing.
Okay, so it'll stay. So he'll stay back here until you.
I think, right?
See if you make it across.
Yes,
Correct.
the disc follows you.
Yeah,
He's on the tensors floating.
All right, so give me an athletics check.
Athletics or acrobatics?
It is athletics.
Oh boy.
Are you whispering me right now, Dan?
Yeah, I'm whispering.
How do you do that?
Okay,
How do I
you
whisper
kind of
back?
make it to here, but you're gonna have to make another check. Bogdan, you want to give a check to get across?
Yeah. What's it called? Athletics.
Athletics, yeah. Okay, you're back to teetering on the edge again.
Oh boy.
This geyser went off.
All right, let's keep on going, I guess.
All right, make a
This is
check.
bad. I don't have. This is really bad. I'm not good at this.
You don't have any magic that can help?
Okay, that for me.
Oh, there we go. There we go. That's good.
The spinning.
Oof.
Bogdan, give me a check.
All right. Athletic.
Okay, you're teetering on the edge, and a wave hits you
Ow.
from that geyser.
That hurts.
You are adjacent to the geyser, so make a dex save.
All right. Dex. I'm actually pretty good at that.
You take 19 damage, and then you make a strength saving throw.
Oh boy. Ow.
Oh god.
Oh,
You are in the burning lava.
Hey,
or
where'd he go?
boiling mud.
Can we
This
throw him a
hurts.
rope?
This hurts.
You take 32 damage.
Is this doing like elemental damage or?
It's 32 fire damage.
I have the draconic bloodline, which gives me resistance to fire damage.
So you take half of it.
All right.
Both times? That's
Oh.
pretty good. You could probably walk across the mud. Can I shoot an arrow into him with a rope so that I can pull him across when he dies?
Sure, if that's what
So how?
whatever
Wait. So I
requires.
took 16.
you took 9 and
6.
Yeah, I did.
16.
Yeah, I did the 9, and there we go, 16.
All right.
run.
You want to try and grab a chain and start climbing one?
You probably can't run across, can
Let's
you?
see. Do I have any spells that could help
It's
here?
mud.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think I have any spells that
You
could.
don't have Misty Step.
No.
Uh-oh. You really need that.
Um,
Oh, he's a warlock.
I'm going.
Yeah, I guess I will try to reach out and get
Okay,
something.
give me an athletics
Hold
check.
on, hold on. I've got something.
All right, well, we're going to roll damage again.
Fun.
Okay.
1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
You're going to take half of 28.
So 14.
And you are on the chain.
All right. Sweet.
Give me,
Yeah.
give me 2 checks. If you make them both, you're crossed.
Athletics.
Yeah. Okay, you are up back on the disc. It's feeling
All
safe.
right. Oh no.
All right,
Okay, you make it to that disc and you are teetering.
Oh
right.
boy.
I'm gonna cast a spell here. I'm gonna help him out. I think I'm gonna cast Summon Elemental. I'm gonna try to be an air elemental, and just have the air elemental carry him across.
Okay. What's the duration of the spell? Make sure you throw it in chat.
Up to 1 hour.
You threw it
Concentration
up
for
there
half.
already.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that'll get him across.
All right. Sweet.
I will heal you.
How much?
Let's see. You took what, like 40 something?
Yeah, I'm down to 18.
Okay, well that doesn't saying you're down to 18
I
doesn't do
took
anything.
yes, I took 40. Exactly 40 actually.
All right. Well then I will give you 22. 'Cause I
22.
want to keep some of those slots.
All right.
You know what? Actually, I'll give you 11 plus 19, so 30.
So,
30 total.
all right.
Then I'm going to cast aid.
All right. Well, I'm back up to full now.
Okay, I'm going to cast aid. How are you back up to full?
Oh, wait, no, you only gave me 30, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to cast aid, and I'm going to give the aid to
48.
me and Golden, and I guess Bogdanov, since he seems to get hit a lot more than Rundar does.
Is that 5 temp?
5 temp, yeah.
Are you opening this door?
Check the traps first.
Yep, no traps.
I'll open it.
The door opens into an area of utter blackness.
Oh. Anyone got a light spell?
This is where we roll initiative.
Or why don't we roll initiative?
Too bad we can't see why we're rolling initiative.
All right. Inshallah. Initiative. Oh yeah, woo! That's good.
It's weird. There we go. I got awesome initiative. Huh? What's going
Okay,
on?
Golden, you peer into darkness.
Cast magic missile at it.
Magic missile.
I will ready an attack.
Okay.
I will wish that I had devil sight.
Rundar.
Real soon.
Not prime elemental here. I have them be in front of me. Can I get a token for the elemental of some sort? I don't really care what it is.
Oh, there was one.
I have one.
Token. Do you want the elemental?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the elemental. Never mind.
There he is.
It's medium size. Let me check.
It is a large elemental.
Oh, large. Okay. Well, it can squeeze and stuff. I should be okay in this hallway. I can't move it though. I don't have control over it.
So what do you want it to do?
Just have it follow me.
Okay, so you're there.
Yep.
So he and the flesh golem are trying to follow. Sure.
I have the flash on me in front of me.
Okay.
And I will cast See Invisibility.
Okay. You can see invisible.
Yep. Power high and
Alright.
darkness.
Bogdan.
I guess I will get behind the conga line,
Okay.
and then I will go get a drink.
A man steps outside. And he starts hitting you, Golden.
Well, I think I hit him first.
Yeah, you hit him.
And then he hit me for 12.
Well, looks like more than that.
No, the first one missed.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to make an acrobatics to break out.
Okay.
He didn't actually. He did the damage to you. Quillen.
Don't forget. Let's see. How far away is he from me? Don't forget the 3, Bill. Quillen, eh?
The 3.
I see what he is, but do I know what he is? That's the question.
Would you like to take a turn figuring it out?
Well, the sword just lets me know that he's not a person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I will try this. I am going to try a really cool thing on him then. Where is it? It is where is it? It's really cool. Stupid trying to find it on a sheet. It's much cooler if you. There we go. Channel Divinity. I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to try to control him.
It doesn't work.
Oh, damn.
Golden.
All right. Well, I tried. Submit.
He laughs at you.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh no.
You hit him for 10?
Looks like maybe 20.
20 it is. Then he goes again.
Oh.
And looks like he hits you pretty good.
I'm going to have to use a shield on the second.
Okay.
But that first one is going to pat me.
Yeah. Okay, next is Rundar.
You're certainly not the undead corpse of Sir Bluto. He couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Yep. So, do I see this thing? I don't. There's no token on the map. I'm just curious. Is he in the darkness?
He's right there.
No, he's right there. He's in front of me.
Am I not seeing? I just see darkness. I see golden. I don't see anything in front of him. But okay. Sure. Then I'll take your word
Right
for it.
here is the words golden is overneath his token.
I don't see the token. It's just black for me. But okay, I'll take
Oh.
your word for it. So something's weird for me. But so I'll cast chill touch.
Let me see. Now do you see him?
Yes. Yes. Does chill touch it?
Hits.
7 necrotic, and he cannot heal, which might be relevant for this fight.
Sure.
And I'll say not prime, hit that guy, and I'll have the air elemental said, elemental get behind him. So the air elemental should go behind him and try to hit him.
Before you do that, as you say that, he steps back into the darkness.
Oh, wait, but it's my turn, and the elemental goes on my turn. Okay.
Yeah, but you're still technically separate turns. He doesn't go on your turn. They go the same initiative as you.
Okay.
So they can go up to the darkness and go in if you'd like.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. So they go up. They don't have true sight or anything, do they?
Elemental doesn't, but I just literally not looked at the flesh golem stat block.
Flesh golem does not. Okay. Anything else?
Need a daylight spell.
I guess not, because that was my turn. Can they attack him? Can they attack him or no?
They can with disadvantage.
Okay. So multi attack equal to half the spell level. It takes 2 attacks. Modifier hit plus the spells. So it's 1d20. My spell attack modifier to hit. Okay, so this is for the elemental. So that looks like it's gonna hit probably.
A 28 will. Yeah, that'll hit. 26 and 28.
And he has 2 attacks. And a 17.
Yes.
Okay.
You think?
Okay. So this is gonna be 1. Oh,
I can just hit the buttons if you want. I actually have all of their attacks built in.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be.
Or here, you know what? I can make it so that you can view it and hit the buttons on it.
So that's gonna be the damage for the elemental.
Okay.
28 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Golem.
So I have the golem stat block. Or you want to roll it for me?
I can roll it for you.
Yeah, roll it. Yeah, golem. Sure.
Okay. He clearly missed. Rundar.
Oh, that was me, right?
Sorry, Bogdanov.
I cast.
What you doing, Nikita?
Yes, my mic was muted. I moved, and then I will cast. Oh, Rundar, can you see it now that you cast the invisibility?
It's dark, so it's not invisible. It's simply dark. So
Oh,
you can dispel magic. That might be good.
let's see. I don't have any of that, but I do have dark vision.
No,
Doesn't work in magical dark vision.
That's
Oh.
awesome. I don't have any of that. I don't have dispel
Um,
magic. Why would I have that spell?
Yeah, that's dumb.
That's the
Let's see.
wizard's list.
Yeah. I will cast Maximilian's Earth and Grasp level 2 somewhere in the darkness.
Okay. Throw that cast out there for me then.
All right. And I will cast it on one of the squares in the darkness, hoping that it hits something.
So just a random square.
A random square, Bill. Roll the dice. Pick one.
Okay. Okay, that's not the square he's in.
Well, good thing I have more than one spell slot. We'll
Yes.
find him eventually. It's like playing Battleship.
Right. He goes. Yep. The air elemental is taking damage. Quillen.
The elemental.
Yeah.
All right.
I applied it.
It looks like he missed though. The elemental. Elemental is AC
got
17.
advantage because
Oh, that's true. Advantage.
you
in the
can't be
darkness.
seen.
So if I step in and start attacking, do
That's
I
true.
just roll disadvantage, or how do I? There's really no way for me to even kind of detect where he is, right?
Yes.
So I can't even roll with disadvantage.
But you have divine sense.
Yeah, that's a good point, I guess. I guess I could divine sense, but then it's not going to let me attack because that's my thing as an action.
If you divine sense, you can. I'll give you an idea of where he is, and as long as he doesn't move, the next time you can attack with disadvantage on that area.
Sure, I'll do divine sense then.
Okay. You think he's there?
Okay. Gotcha.
Golden. And you can yell it out for the others so they can all have a shot.
He's just ahead of the elemental.
I move back and I ready.
Okay. Brundar.
I'm going to cast Dispel Magic
Okay.
on the darkness.
On the darkness.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to dispel the darkness.
Boop. Oh, there's a coffin.
You're both in the darkness.
Do I see him? No.
There he is.
Okay.
Okay. So
Right where I
elemental can
said
make
he
an attack.
was.
Yeah, you've got that. That's a hit.
And second attack. Good.
Hit.
And then so it's gonna be. The pluses matter more. It's 19 damage from the elemental. And then you want to roll the golem?
Yep. He hits. Okay. Bogdan.
All right. Oh, hey, I see him now. I think, right? He's right there.
Yes.
All
You can
right.
see him.
All right. Now I can do my favorite thing. I'm gonna cast level 5 magic missile on him. All right.
Okay.
So that'll be 64 plus 6.
Okay. He attacks the air elemental twice.
Poor guy.
Doing its job, save Bogdan and taking some blows.
No, I'm
really-
saying the poor vampire.
Oh yeah.
Quillen.
I feel bad for him.
I would too.
I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I'll move up here, and I'm gonna stab him with my spear because
Your sword or your spear?
my spear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sword wouldn't be a good idea. 2 attacks.
They both hit.
They both hit. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple of extra damage on him because it doubles because he's a fiend. So first smite.
He is not a fiend.
Oh, well, these undead are fiend, right?
Yeah.
Smites work on undead and fiends.
Okay.
So that's the first smite, and then the second smite. The second smite is actually going to be 6. So 2 of those. So 30, 43 plus 25 is 78.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, he didn't like that. Golden.
That was radiant damage.
He probably really didn't like that. Oh,
He seems to call for something.
You could have served.
oh,
Although Jason, it doesn't double, it just has an extra D8.
Oh, whoops. So that would mean that I need to roll 48 and take that off.
Okay, he's gonna die. You guys rolled really well.
Yeah. Well, take 10 off of what I did to him, but
Yeah, that's good.
yeah.
Okay, he's dead.
do I see mist going into his coffin?
Yes.
Anyone got steaks and some? I've got garlic.
I have a boomerang. We can sharpen that.
I do not have any
Why don't we
steaks.
break a piece of his coffin and sharpen it and then stab him with that? I'll just take the lid off his coffin.
Yep,
And break
he's
it.
there, reforming in mist from mist to physical.
Yeah, we're steaking and chopping the head and putting garlic in the mouth and
Okay, done.
searching
Uh,
the
can I-
coffin.
Can I
Yeah.
get his fangs?
I guess.
I'll rip his fangs off and I'll
As a trophy.
take them and put them in as a trophy and put it in a sack.
Yep, you do find a hidden compartment underneath his coffin,
Mm.
and in there is a warhammer, 10,000 silver, 9,000 gold, a potion, and 3 scrolls.
He could have served.
So
So it was 9,000 silver.
Yep. No, 9,000 gold, 10,000
Gold.
silver.
That is a lot of money we're never going to be able to spend.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there's.
I just love how much money there is, and it's like we can't spend any of it.
Let's look at the scrolls first, I guess.
Of course, the wizard would say that.
Yep.
They are conjure, minor, and elemental, dispel
What?
magic, and magic mouth.
And magic mouth.
Yes.
I think I might want magic mouth. I don't think I have that spell yet. And it's
I
for
don't know
2.
why you just don't take the spell book we found and copy all the spells.
I have copied some. I just haven't.
I mean, it costs money. You know that, right?
yeah, we got money.
No, I know. I know
Money-
we have money.
Money
No,
we
the money-
have.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's like there's no reason not to copy them all.
I know. Well, the reason we don't want to copy them necessarily is because you can use them as scrolls per Bill's house rule. So that might be a reason for what it's worth.
Yeah.
So there's a warhammer too.
Mhm.
And there is a warhammer.
And
What do you
potion.
guys think? Could this be the other weapon? I'll take wave out. Does it react?
Yes, they pulse at each other once.
Wave, who's this? Introduce us.
Oh, wave doesn't say anything.
All right. Now we have to get back through.
Yeah. Well,
How much can your air elemental carry?
Does the Warhammer say anything to us?
probably enough to carry a gnome and a goblin. I'm not sure about humans. It doesn't really say. It has an 18 strength, I think. Yeah, 18 strength. So it's fairly decently strong.
I think you'd have to be attuned to it. Train.
Yeah, I'll say yeah. I'll have my elemental carry Bogdan, and then have him come back and carry myself over. I'm not sure if you can carry the humans or not, but I'll leave that up to you. Probably not. Maybe Golden. Maybe probably not.
Yeah, he can
Quillen with
carry
all
all
his
of you.
armor.
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
You notice he takes some damage though each time he goes over,
All
and
right.
by the time you finish, he's dead.
I'm going to take the long way around and follow the walls. Actually, the northern one.
So you're gonna climb. All right, give me
Yeah,
a athletics check.
I have a climb speed.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's cool.
Bogdan falls in the water. Just kidding.
I know.
Oh, and
Okay.
I'll have not Prime come with us too.
Oh,
Not
you
Prime.
didn't tell the air elemental to take him.
He's like, "Don't leave me, no."
He's crying on the other side.
Really? Are you really saying that, Bill?
Yeah, you never told him what to do.
It should have been implied. You said all of you.
Hey, with
Okay.
great power comes great responsibility.
I said not Prime. Jump across.
Hmm.
Call out to him.
All right, let's see if he makes a check. He's coming across.
Want me to roll?
Sure.
I had a decent strength.
I mean, yeah. He falls in and gets stuck in the mud.
Whatever. Let's see.
The turnstile doesn't let you through, Rindar.
Oh, fun. Um,
How wide's the gap between the turnstile and the wall?
Try to disarm it somehow,
2 inches.
like a trap would be.
Give me a perception check. We'll see if you see a way to do that. You don't see a mechanism, but that perception thinks that you could probably, someone real strong could rip it out of the ground.
I could.
All right, somebody real strong should be able to rip it out.
You're like,
I'm gonna
man,
try to rip it out.
Flesh Golem would be great for this.
yeah, I bet.
Where is not prime?
He's stuck in the mud back there.
No.
Oh, he's not
he
stuck
can't be.
long. He burns up.
He burned.
No.
Give me an athletics check.
Me?
Whoever's making one to break it.
I'll try to assist.
I'll stand back.
It budges a little bit. Go ahead and try again.
I'll still try to assist.
Oh, budges a lot more. You think you've almost got it.
Did you really kill your flesh golem like that?
Yeah, he did apparently.
Wow.
I'm a little bit sad about
I
it. but-
did. I did. Yep, that's how it works. Okay, yep, you break it apart. I think you could have hit it too, and that probably would have solved the problem, but you ran
Yeah, it's
into it
cooler
enough
to rip
times it
things
broke.
out. Thanks for the assist, Golden.
You're welcome, I think.
Can I identify the potions, Bill?
Oh, you want to stop and cast Identify?
Once we're past this area, I think we're back to the beginning.
No,
Right.
we have one more path out.
When we got all the weapons. Yeah, there's supposed to be 3 weapons. Or you think there's another? You think there's a 4th? Is it
Yeah,
worth?
but there's another passage out that we have not explored.
Well, then I guess when we get this intersection, I'll identify the potions.
Do you
Okay.
want to take one of these other flesh golems with you to
I
make
don't-
up for the one that's gone?
I don't think that they'll
Then you
follow
can
us.
sit here and keep an eye out for green slime while you do your identify.
So you stop and cast Identify, and it is a potion of mind reading.
Potion of mind reading.
And Quillen, you see a door ahead.
There's a door up here.
You want some honey, man? You should probably gargle that instead of like gravel.
Why didn't my scroll say it? So a scroll of spell magic, scroll of
My
Doesn't
throat
magic
was
mouth.
slashed.
No traps.
For some reason, the 3rd scroll didn't say it.
Open
Spell
it.
magic mouth. What was the 3rd one, Bill?
Magic mouth.
Conjure
that.
minor elementals.
That was it. Minor
Yeah.
elementals.
Did I hear we're opening the door?
Yes, it's not trapped. It's colorful.
Yeah, the door of this room appears as a large brown oak door, but in the room, suspended above the ceiling by unbreakable wires, are 9 silvered glass spheres,
Ooh,
each at
expensive.
about 2 feet in diameter. And you cannot reach them from here. They're up above, away from you.
Man, if only you had an air elemental.
Tell me another one.
Are you guys going into this room?
All right. So can you? What were the spheres again? The spheres were
There's spheres in the air that are held on by a silver wire.
What are the colors? As they
Uh,
are.
They're all various colors.
Are they the colors in the map?
Sure. That's really just for you to tell me which one you hit, but yeah, or
Okay.
whatever.
Do we have any clues at all? Let's search the room before we do
Let's go
touch.
into the room.
Okay, so you guys all go into the room.
I'll stay out in the hall.
Okay. Door slams shut,
Oh,
Why not?
and the globes drop like a foot so that they're now reachable if you guys wanted to swing at them or something.
oh, sweet. What's in them?
Or look. They're just clouds of smoke.
I don't think we should break any of these. I think we should try to leave the room as quickly as possible.
The door slams shut and appears locked.
Hey, Quillen, open the door. Why'd you shut us in here?
This is a test. If you make it out.
And I can't
Are
see
you powerful enough to survive?
Well,
No, 28 is not enough. 30 you would add it though.
where's the plus 2
You have spent your entire life chasing magical loot,
Yeah, where's that plus
and
D?
now you will decide what is more important: the pursuit of loot or the
Hey,
pursuit
wait a minute.
of
How
life.
am I inside? I stayed in the hall.
You're
not
not
inside.
inside.
Oh, okay.
You're
Somebody
outside.
moved me.
Nobody moved
Who's
you.
moving me?
I
Nobody.
moved you just now 1 square
Oh, okay.
so that you could see that you weren't actually inside.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I guess I'll try to open the door.
Okay. How you want to try?
Use the handle.
Yeah, it's locked.
The door is locked. What are you doing?
I guess I'll cast Detect Magic. Let's just see what's up first. Let's take our time with this.
Okay. The door and the globes appear magical.
Any particular auras? Do the orbs very different auras?
Nope. No specific aura.
Maybe one of them has gas that unlocks the door.
Or we turn gaseous?
Or a key.
Or a key of some sort? There's no clues though? Is there any kind of writing? Any kind of
What do they feel like? What does the glass? What does the glass feel like?
You touch one and it feels like regular glass.
Oh. Um.
for just for the record, I wanted to leave. Um hmm.
You were the one that said search the room.
No, I wanted to leave the whole place. Like we found all
Oh,
the weapons, right? And then we like, oh, let's search this other hallway.
What's the door made out of?
The door is a large iron-bound oak door. It definitely looks like it's swollen from the dampness as well.
Maybe the
Oh,
could the warhammer help us? Maybe that we found. Oh.
Oh,
could I slash it open?
what does the shield say?
Your weapon seems ineffective when you hit it.
What does the shield think we should do?
The shield isn't with
Shield
us.
has left you.
Oh yeah, because it
Yeah,
teamed
it
up
took
with the
Tim.
sword.
No, the shield consumed Tim.
Oh well, what about the talking sword? What does it say?
Yeah, what
It
does it
really
say to
just
me?
talks in
we
impulses.
don't know.
Well, why don't we hold it up to the gas? Maybe you can talk to the gas.
Well, he's
It's in the
outside the door
hallway.
too.
Hmm.
All
It's
right,
just,
well, I'm going to try to break the door down, I guess.
and it's just gas inside
Okay.
here.
You'd be trying that. Each globe has has what looks like maybe a gas or some type of mist in it.
Hmm. Hear me out, right? Hear me out. I think we should break the black one.
We don't. We don't actually. I think the colors here are just symbolic. Is what, as I understand from what Bill is saying. Like we don't actually see any colors inside the glass or any different colors, right?
Oh,
Right, Bill?
Yes, each one's a different color.
Oh, they are
yes,
different colors.
yes.
Yeah.
And right, if I was some ancient dude, right, and I wanted to hide the key in a globe, I would hide it in the black one because everyone would look at it and say, "Oh, that's probably poison."
Man,
And
if this hold on. If I mean I think we might
There's
want to break them like the colors of the rainbow, like maybe red, orange, yellow,
they might not have
green,
a rainbow in this culture.
blue. I mean, it's kinda like if we're gonna break something, if we're gonna break these glasses, if you're gonna break the glass, might as well try like something somewhat intelligent. Like maybe try and break
All
through. Like
right.
I see,
does Hans Gruber come
I
out and
see,
say shoot the glass?
I see. Hold on, hold on. If my
Shoot
Do
the
not
glass.
disappoint me.
rather than trying to break things at random, or I say my if we're gonna have breaking them, I say try the colors of the rainbow in order: red,
Oh,
orange, yellow.
or maybe it's the blue ones because we're in the water temple.
Where the water is everywhere. There's water in multiple directions.
Yeah, so we'll do the blue ones.
Uh, uh,
Or
whatever.
maybe or maybe orange because that was the color of the crabs and the scorpions and the
No,
prawns.
nope. All right, I'm gonna cast silence on Bogdanov now.
I'm
Don't.
spitballing here. I'm
Okay, Bogdan has been
spitballing.
silenced.
I don't have the silence spell. I'm joking. Actually, I
Oh,
think there's a
well then
clerical
you
spell.
lose one spell slot for lying to the DM.
I think
Got 'em.
it's actually a cleric spell anyway.
Oh, maybe we can break them together.
Oh, falsely impersonating another class, also minus spell slot.
Maybe we can break them together or throw them at the door. Maybe the green one's acid, and if we throw it at the door, it'll melt. And we can see the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
And there's nothing on it.
The 6 pieces, the 9 pieces of wire that each globe
Yeah,
hangs from come through it, but that's it.
they come through it.
Yes.
So there's like a hole, or is it just like a
It's
fixture?
just you don't even see a hole.
They're just
There's
there.
a fixture,
All right, there's a fixture.
but you also saw them come up and down, so it doesn't really make sense that it's a fixture. But
I'd like the silver wire. It's shiny.
Do you have any ideas here, Dan? You haven't really said much.
Nope.
Ah.
Guys, remember, Dan knows this dungeon well.
So then, what's this? What are the globes filled with stuff for, Dan?
Yeah. I would like to commune with the ancient spirit known as Dan.
It's something that will affect Rundar and Bognoff, but not Quillen.
No, if you noticed, his name's changed. Now it's Quillen.
Yes.
It's almost like he couldn't even remember his own name.
Or someone, or they, or
Bill, I'm
someone.
going to start a fire on the other side of the door and
All right.
start burning the door.
well, you can't start a fire because every time you go to put it down to burn the door, it goes out in the water.
Oh, there's water there.
We're gonna be here
Yeah.
forever. He just lights it up. Oh well.
Oops.
All right.
Oh.
Well, I'm still thinking rainbow is the way to go here, guys. I
Well,
don't have any better
you know
ideas.
what?
Are you looking for validation from one of them? Because what are
You
you
know
waiting
what,
for?
Paul? Honestly, it's probably the best theory we have so far. So go with it.
I just want you guys to kill yourselves so I can go in and collect all the magic items and loot after the
Alright.
door opens.
Break the red one. And
All
if it
right.
does, if you break the red, all right. Here's what we'll do. You
Roy
break
G.
the red
Biv,
one.
right?
If you break the red one and nothing happens, we're good. But if something happens bad, we're breaking the black one.
All right. Sure. All right. Break the red one first, Bill.
Okay,
Do you
roll
have
initiative.
green there?
Oh my God, Paul!
Whatever.
Is green there?
Yeah,
There's a green.
there is a
So you could do Roy G. Biv.
17.
Nobody clicked on their tokens. That means that Bogdanov is lower initiative now because they didn't click on his token.
I'm moving back to where I was. I had to move my character out to actually get the token highlighted.
So Dan, was that the right answer?
What?
It was a joke. Never mind.
Bogdanov, what's your initiative?
17.
Told the guys in the last game I'm gonna start taking initiative points away if I have to add a turn for you.
Swag.
Yeah, that too. Okay,
If I-
Bogdanov, go ahead.
What are these?
You
What
clearly
am I
have the
looking?
highest initiative.
Wow, swag. What am I looking at exactly?
3 dark shadows spring up around Rundar.
Do they look like? Do they look hefty, or do they seem a little flimsy?
That is not how I would describe a person or a shadow. So those are both wrong.
All right. I guess I will cast magic missile on one of them.
Okay.
Level 4 magic missile. So that'll be 6d6 plus or 64 plus 1. 6d4 plus 6. Kablammer.
You vaporize one.
Nice.
Quillen.
Yeah, is there anything I can do? I'm on the other side of a locked door, right?
Yeah. You could do anything you want. What do you tell me what you do?
Well, I'm still trying to get through the door, and you said nothing's happening, right?
Yeah, there seems to be no effect when you bang on the door.
Okay, so I guess I will get close to the door and try to. It opens in or out.
In.
So I guess I'll take a running start and try to batter my way through.
Okay.
Try to
While you're
drive it
doing
open.
that, Rundar.
Bam.
No, magic missile seemed to work.
You get hit for 8 damage.
Well, I'm going to shield that. So
Huh.
no.
Oh, okay. And the next one misses you. Now your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna pull out my wand of magic missiles, and I will use. Oh, let's just go with 3 charges. So I'm gonna do 18 points of damage to this thing. I guess so. Yeah,
That
that one.
vaporizes one.
Good enough for me.
Golden.
Do you have a weapon out?
Do
Runed
I?
out?
Sure.
Yeah.
I have a dagger. I have a dagger and a wand in my hand. Or a staff, I should say. Probably a staff, which is my focus.
What are you doing, Golden? Oh, okay, you're moving.
Looks like 23 plus 9 if 50.
Vaporizes.
Okay.
So that didn't work. So we can try the black one, I guess, Bog. I thought rainbow was certainly something to try. But
I'm thinking the black one.
all right, I'm gonna say over here. You can break the black one.
All right, I take my boomerang and I first give the thing a few gentle taps to sound it out, and then I shatter it.
Yeah, this one shatters. A piece of jewelry pops out, a key, and a friend.
Yes!
Bogdanov knows.
What I
He
tell
knows. He knows where the loot is.
Okay, roll initiatives.
Why do you think it was black? Out of curiosity.
Because if I was designing this dungeon, all right, I would put it in the black one because everyone will think the black one's poisonous and not break it first. Oh, I got a 5. I didn't select my token again.
I got a 5 as well. So.
Oh, hey, it's a brick. It's a brick bandana house. It's really angry and gonna crush me like a mouse. 'Cause it's a brick bandana.
Dude, that is awesome.
Okay, Golden.
Uncanny action to disengage, and then throw in some force damage at it.
Nice.
Those are both
Looks
hits.
like, will a 15 hit?
15 will hit, yes.
16 points total.
Okay, this thing reaches out and attacks Bogdanov.
All right.
No.
Oh, jeez.
You take 12 and 20 damage total.
All right. 12 and 20 damage total, so 32.
Are you wearing non-magical metal armor?
No, I'm not wearing any armor.
Ooh, that should just burn you then.
No, it's a total of 20 damage, right?
Yeah.
It's not
Total
20
of
plus 12.
12 and
Oh.
20.
No, it's 20 total, sorry.
All right. So I will put 12 back on then.
And then Bogdanov, you go.
All right. I will bonus action to disengage. I'll move over here, and I am gonna frickin' fry this thing, man. I will cast third level lightning bolt, and I will spend what's it called? Where class features? Here we are, and I will spend I will spend 3 sorcery points to make that a heightened spell to give it disadvantage on its first saving throw.
Okay, it does.
Swag.
It had 6 hit points.
Oh. It looked scary.
I don't blame you.
Look at him, Johnson. He was high on PCP. I had to take him down. He was coming right at me.
So,
Okay.
you said there's a key or something?
Yeah, there's
And
a
a
piece
piece of
and a
jewelry.
piece of jewelry, but when you bend down to pick up the jewelry, you realize that it is just glass jewelry. So
Oh,
it just, it's shattered when it hit the ground, even with the little bit of water in here.
cringe.
Oh, man.
This is a
Dude, you
key.
got to break the rest of them now. See what
No,
else you get.
no, we are not breaking the rest of them. Well, I mean, we could. We could. I could use my boomerang and just cast Sickening Radiance in here, but if anything passes, then we're kind of done for.
Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna leave the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over here with the key and unlock the door.
The door
So-
it doesn't work, or the key doesn't
Oh.
work.
What?
I'll
All
check
right.
the red one. Is there a key in the red one?
No.
Okay.
I thought I had it. This room is evil. This room's evil.
No, now you have to find the chest that is opened by that key.
All right.
I can't believe that I managed to not be in there.
All right. It's not red. It's not
It kind of sucks. I want to be in there.
black's closer.
So maybe black and white, perhaps. I don't know.
No, that's too obvious.
Well, I
That's-
was wrong in my rainbow theory, so I don't have any other theories.
That's too obvious. That's what every idiot's gonna do once they break the black one. Is they're gonna go for the white one or go for the white one and then go for the. Huh.
Psychology. The key that's putting into it is great.
Well, that's the thing. If they assume that every idiot after they break the black one is going to go for the white one, then they have to assume that every idiot that breaks the white one first is going to go for the black one second.
But didn't you say that they assumed they wouldn't break the black one? The black one would be last.
That's true. So then the white one would have. Wait, no, because. All right, then it has to be the white one. It has to be the white one. Break the white one.
You break the white one. This is your theory.
All right, I'm breaking the white one.
Okay, you're gonna break the white one.
Yes.
A potion falls out in another key.
All right, I try the
There
key
you
in the
go.
door.
Nope, this key also is marked false key. You noticed?
It just they just wrote false key on it in common.
Yeah, I didn't tell you that at first though, because you didn't look at it. So I was just like, all right. This is a joke.
I'll
Yeah,
take up
but
the
they do
potion.
say false key.
This
Yeah.
is cruel. This is cruel.
But there's a potion.
Oh yeah, what's the potion look like?
Looks like a potion with a bizarre colored liquid. That
I'll
probably
identify
means
that.
it's not beer.
I'll identify the potion.
Yeah, can you identify this
Oh, it's
Moondog?
a potion of flying.
That's cool.
Oh yeah,
Damn, that would have been helpful.
yeah. Put that in the party inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
this
right.
is nuts. This is awesome.
right.
Just break a random one.
No, because what if it spawns like a Tarask or something in here?
Who cares? Go for green. Green's lucky.
Yeah, well that. Yeah, but
Or the blue, light blue, and then we'll have tic-tac-toe.
Go for the one in the middle.
huh?
Or the green.
It's
will
always
get-
the one in the middle. Go for green. I'd go for green.
I'm thinking. Huh.
There's no clues at all. Like nothing on the walls, nothing in the ceiling. No. Puzzle,
Exactly.
no
This is
riddle.
the truest test, Paul. This is the test of our logic and reasoning.
How can
Go
we use
for
logic and
gold.
How can we use logic and reasoning when there's nothing here?
Well,
Go
it's
for
gotten
gold.
us.
You want
I would
gold.
say it's gotten us pretty good so far. It's only gotten us a wall and 2 keys that are fake, but and a potion.
3 shadows and a news.
Exactly.
You're fine. Green. Do it.
Yeah. I don't know, because like, what if green's just like poison gas?
Ah, you'll be fine.
Oh, you know what? No, Jay, you're right, because then people are gonna say green's poisonous and not gonna go for it. Let's break green.
Exactly. There you go. See?
Okay, which one's green?
Logic.
That one. Okay.
yeah,
Jay's yellow's
break it.
covering it. So.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Shatter it.
A spell scroll and a key fall out.
Let me-
There
I
you
look-
go. Told
I,
you.
I
Boom.
look at the key.
It says false key.
What's the
But you got
spell
a scroll.
What's the spell scroll?
Oh, it's a spell scroll of fear.
Wait, is the door
Sweet.
locked?
Yes.
Right, and it is it how's it shut?
It locked.
With like a normal lock?
Magical.
Oh, it's a magical lock? Like an arcane lock?
Yeah.
All right, I cast knock on the door.
There you go. I love that he has knock and he didn't think to use it.
I was looking at it and I was like, oh,
You get thrown
Jesus.
across the room as the spell bounces back at you.
Oh, does he break a glass?
there is
No,
no.
the black one was already broken.
No, but there's the blue one in the way right here.
Yeah, sure, I'll fly through it.
I mean, I was gonna say no, you don't have to.
But he wants
Then he said, "But yeah, I'd like to hit my head on
It's
that
fair.
one."
It's fair.
Yeah.
Because that slows me down for my impact with the broken glass on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. Now I have
I
slightly
love
less.
Bogdanov.
I have
It's such-
slightly
He's the
less deep.
best.
I have slightly less deep broken glass in my back.
The
now.
thing that you guys don't know is that Nikita knows this dungeon really well too. He just likes to cause Paul agita, you
I
know.
say Dan tested it, but who do you think wrote it?
Nikita's a lot older than he looks.
Yeah, I was.
Well,
I
that's
was.
we know that's true.
That's how I met Tim when we were both. Me and Tim were both beta testing chainmail for Gary back in the day.
11 glass gems and a false key.
I'm getting a twitch.
Do these keys somehow look like they could fit together?
Ooh, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
you think they were made from the same casting?
Made from the same casting, but they don't
Yeah.
actually like fit together and. Like,
No, they don't. But they look identical.
Well, the cool thing is,
And there's
they're
only so many left, right?
I break the dark
Yeah.
blue one.
Okay, a crown falls out,
nice.
a key, and an
And a-
angry air elemental.
What? You
Paul,
guys fought. You had one of those.
Paul, befriend him.
He's the same air elemental. He's the same air elemental. He's just angry now because you killed him once.
Yeah.
He's back.
Roll initiative.
I am in Indigo Montoya. You killed my father. Now you will die.
You
By the
killed
way,
my air
do you play
elemental
Elder
father.
Scrolls Online?
Prepare to die.
What was that?
Does anyone play Elder Scrolls Online?
No,
No.
I haven't any.
No.
Not anymore.
Oh well, the creative director for the company that produced that was Larry Steck, who wrote White Plume Mountain.
Oh wow.
Nice.
All of you can.
Oh, I need a
No, I won't do that.
initiative.
No, do it, Bill. Don't puss out, Bill.
Bogdan, does 16 hit you for 15 damage?
16 meets me.
Yes, so that damages you.
All right, that hurt.
Bogdan, your turn.
All right.
The thought of whirlwinding his air elemental attack and breaking all of the rest of them open at the same
You should
time.
have done it, Bill. All right, I'm gonna disengage because I'm like inside him.
Because you're a goblin.
Yeah, because I'm not because I'm a goblin, but and then I will cast third level magic missile at him.
I don't think I have anything that can help open this door.
Okay.
I'll be the
Rindar.
guy to do it. I don't think I have. Yeah, I guess I'll go with the Toll of the Dead. I don't think elementals are too known for their wisdom. Takes 14.
Okay. Quillen. No. Golden.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm just trying to open the door.
That's a hit. 22?
No, just the six. Oh yeah, 22.
Well, wait, yeah, nobody else is near it.
No, that's what I didn't tell you is I put Hexblade's curse on him.
Oh, okay, so that's the curse.
Yep.
Okay, and that hits as well.
And that's another 13.
Okay. He goes. He whirlwinds. You guys can all make strength saves.
Yeah, right. Woo!
Dan, I think for Hexblade's Curse, I think he put 6 and not D6 for the roll.
I think I did too. Let me roll 2d6. So give him 6 points back.
Okay.
Oh crap.
So Golden made the strength save. Paul made the strength save. Bogdanov?
Right. Strength save. The French champagne. Paul Masson aims to capture that same French taste.
Okay,
Looks like we
sure.
all make strength saves.
Yeah, so you guys don't take the damage.
Well,
Yeah.
it's only in the elemental space. So I actually don't think we can like on top of us. I think.
Yeah, he does it throughout the room.
Okay.
He has a bigger space when he wants to spread out, just like when he gets skinny to make it through airways. Okay, so that happens, but all the other orbs break in the room.
Oh,
What? You're the one that said to do this.
I know, but that doesn't mean I like it.
A scroll and a key fall out of this one. A scroll and a key fall out of that one. A key, a ring, and nope, that's it.
A Tarrasque.
I was searching for a Tarrasque. I was going to drop one on the game, but I wasn't cooperating.
And the one underneath him.
He's the one underneath him.
No, he came out of the green
Dark.
one.
No, dark blue.
No, he came out of the dark blue one.
Yeah, it was the dark blue
Oh.
one. Yeah, that was the one he went over and just smashed it next. Okay.
So there's
Bogdanov.
no other creatures, huh?
Fortunately.
You guys can handle this. Sorry, I'm not there.
Well, all right. Let's look at the scrolls and the keys.
There's still an elemental to deal with.
Oh, it's not dead yet.
No.
I saw.
All right, so you pick up one of the scrolls. It's a scroll
Yeah.
of fear.
Oh, all right.
Lundar, next.
I'm pretty afraid. It's already working. I saw the red mark over it, and I figured it was dead.
All right, I'm gonna go over here and dodge, and I'm going to threaten it with my staff, Golden.
Okay. Quillen, you're having fun. Golden.
Yeah, I'm having a blast.
24 and 14, 38.
All right, it dies.
Thank you, Rundar. Okay, Bogdan, what did you find?
Just now you hear from coming from the ring in the corner. Stop before you put me on. I confer the following powers upon my wearer. Invisibility, haste, immunity to charms, fly once per day, detect magic, and one wish. I also provide the benefits of protection and spell turning. My only drawback is that once a year I permanently eat a small part of your life. I must be warned before I can leave this room. Merely carrying me away is not possible. And if I am ever removed from the wearer's finger, however, all my powers will be lost. So you must decide right now who will wear me forever.
What?
Oh no!
Oh, a talking ring that can turn me invisible and promises me the world. Nice try. Nice try. I've seen this
Dude,
one.
I would totally love that power. Damn it!
Oh, yeah, I want that. I could use the wish to bring Lulu back.
Or wait, can't you just use the wish to like? Can't you use the wish to just like get rid of all the negative effects of the ring?
Maybe. You got
Maybe
The
others
ring
can
sits
use
there
the-
shining, just waiting to be put on.
What about the crown?
Oh yeah, what about the crown?
Oh yeah, you pick it up. It's worth probably 12 grand.
I want to wear it.
That ring does look really shiny though.
Put the ring on. Somebody's got to put it on.
I kind of want.
So
I
Golden,
know.
are you really gonna put it on to wish Lulu back to life? That sounds like I think that ring is probably cursed. But if you really want to try,
Well, Golden has 9 lives, so if it takes only a little bit of one of them, it's no big deal.
I'm gonna put a ring of WTF in the treasury.
You can't.
Well, someone has to claim it. So, Bogdan, you can have it.
Really? I can. I can.
No, I think that
Gotta
ring is
go
cursed.
check on something. Be right back.
Yeah, but
I think
but-
that ring is cursed.
but Paul, it's a wish. It's a
No.
wish.
Nope.
No,
I'm a
because
bureaucrat. I don't have a life. I've already given it up.
Rundar, you should wear it.
That ring sounds terrible.
You can't have my precious.
The ring is like everything, and you don't want it.
I want the ring. I want the ring. I've given up everything. I want the ring. This
All
is
yours.
what it's all been building towards.
All yours. You want to? We can if I'll say if the ring is legit, I say wishing Lulu back to life is probably a good use of the wish.
I could do that, and
But
I'm
he could wish
holding
for
the.
anything.
I'm holding the. Yeah, I could wish for anything. I'm holding the ring in my hand. My hand is trembling.
I'll say this ring is probably cursed. I'd put it down.
Yeah, but think about the power, Rundar. Think about what I could do with that one wish.
I say wishing Lulu back to life would be a good.
I
use.
think
Can I?
I think what you could do with that wish is wish yourself to partially becoming the god of taxes.
I was gonna
No,
say,
no.
ring. Can I wish for more wishes?
The ring does not answer.
That means yes.
That means no.
I'm gonna take the ring and I'm gonna look at it. It looks really shiny. And I'm gonna take the ring and I'm gonna put it on my finger.
Okay. The ring's on your finger.
Can you turn yourself invisible and everything?
Do you try?
Yes, I try to turn myself invisible.
You turn invisible.
Oh yes! Yes!
Ultimate power.
Ring, speak your wisdom to me, ring.
I think I said what I was gonna say.
The ring doesn't answer you for right away.
It doesn't answer me right away.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, doesn't talk right now.
What are the powers that it does?
Well, I'll say
invisibility, haste, immunity, charm, fly once a day, detect magic, and one wish.
I'll say
I gotta think about this wish, Paul, because I mean,
how
like,
often does it haste? Like all the time?
I mean, we're stuck in Avernus. I don't think we can probably wish us back to which we still need to free Elturel. I mean, we could try to wish to free Elturel, but I think that's probably beyond the power of a wish. That seems more like some kind of.
well, they didn't say what kind of wish this was. This could be like a grand kahuna wish. And I mean, there's only one of it. It's not like the wish spell.
I think the best use of the wish would be to get Lulu back to life, and hopefully that she can be our guide to.
Yeah,
we lost our guide in Avernus here.
But Paul. But Rundar. Lulu. Imagine what one wish could do. We could have 1,000 Lulus, 1,000,000 Lulus.
I don't think that's probably beyond the power of a wish.
Well, maybe I can wish for a more powerful wish.
No.
Well, you're talking about wishes. I'm going to collect all the keys and see if one of them opens the door.
Yep. One opens the door.
I could wish for anything I want. Anything my boss would ever want. I could.
Golden.
I'll leave the key in the door.
Golden, I'll leave. Golden, help me convince Bach here that wishing Lulu back to life would be a good use of the wish.
Can't see Bog. Bog's invisible.
I can see him. Remember, I can't see invisibility earlier.
Yeah, but what if we need it? What if we need it for something else, guys? What if we need it for something else? Like what if we're fighting like a demon that can only be killed by wishes?
Like a demiurge.
Yeah, exactly. What if we fight the demiurge and end up having to bring back Manichaeanism?
Death curse.
Exactly.
Well, then we're probably already dead.
Exactly. So really, if you think about it, like, it'd probably be better to just, hold on to it and see what happens. Think about it for a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense. It might come up at some point.
Don't look at it.
I still think wishing Lulu
My wing.
I still think getting Lulu back to life is the best thing we can do. It's the most.
I mean, what did she do for us anyway, Rundar? What did she do for us anyway?
She was guiding us through Avernus. She was helping us free. She was helping us free Zerial. Remember?
Somebody has the wish sickness.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you put the crown on there?
And
You said you took it, so I was gonna leave it.
Oh, I was kidding. I wasn't even in there, but
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I just put it on there. It's just money.
It up for you.
It's just money, so I don't need
Yeah.
it. And you also want to keep the banner of Elturel on there, or Eltugrad on there, and the goggles. I think should still be on there, unless somebody's wearing them now.
good point.
you know, and if you really think about it, Rundar, this is a bargaining chip. This ring, because we can threaten someone with the wish. We can wish their parents were never born, and then they'd be gone.
Well, I really think that Lulu will be necessary for the next step. We don't even know where to go.
I mean, we've been here long enough. I think we know the lay of the land. We still got to go to the place where the demons are made. This is just or no, we already went there. We got to go
No,
to
we went to where they were destroyed.
Oh yeah. So we got to go to where they're made. Still, And
I mean, I said my.
I mean, come on. We don't got to get rid of the wish right away.
What did you find?
Nothing. Nothing was in the room.
Did you find a magical ring that binds us?
No.
Yes.
No. And if we did, you shouldn't look at it, because whoever wants.
Is it your precious?
I don't have any ring, and
It's not precious to you.
Stop thinking about any rings. All right. I don't even know who brought up rings. I never said anything about having a ring.
All right. See, so
Don't look at it.
I got to the chase. You don't want to wish Lulu back to life?
I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying that let's not be too hasty here.
All right. Well, I guess we can think about it for the day. But
Maybe if Lulu was so powerful, maybe she should have. Maybe she wanted to die. That's all I'm saying.
I'm glad somebody got that.
She died trying
Bogdan
to
is
save
visible
us.
again.
She died trying to save us.
Well, maybe we should respect her wishes. Maybe we should respect her dying wish, so that way we can live and enjoy our lives, and she
her
can
dying
die.
her dying wish, and yeah, there's still that slime here. Can you please part the slime for us? And
Well, Bogdan can just fly over it now.
Yeah, I could just fly over it, but I'm gonna be a nice person and part it, because I trust you guys. You got right, and we trust each other because we're a team, right, guys? Right?
Yeah.
All right.
How much tax do you owe on that?
I will itemize it when we get home.
You guys see
right.
a force field up ahead there.
Huh. Well,
You hear, "Not thinking of leaving, are you? You've been so entertaining. I just couldn't think of letting you go, especially with those little items of mine. And since you've eliminated all their guardians, why don't you simply have to stay, of course?
Um,
I'll have to ask you to leave all those ridiculous weapons behind and let Nick and Knox escort you to the indoctrination center."
Actually, we kind of were hoping to leave, so if you could raise the force field, that would be much appreciated.
We will leave, and we're taking them with us.
Oh, hey,
Okay, then we can roll initiative.
Hey, it's them.
We're gonna roll initiative then.
but there's a force field there, so they can't actually attack us.
That's true.
Rundar.
Yeah. How does a haste spell on Golden and Quillen sound?
Sounds pretty good to me.
Okay.
Nah, I'm gonna
Quillen.
back up.
There's a force field, right? So I guess I
Yeah.
will. Are they Are they alive?
Uh,
Does the
the-
sword let me detect that they're alive?
yes, they're alive.
Okay. I will go ahead and ready an action then.
Okay.
To attack them
Force
if they
field
come
goes
into
down.
my reach.
Let's see.
And that was a haste spell at 4th level, which is how I did it on both of you.
Bogdan, you get attacked twice.
That's cool.
Oh no. How much damage do I take?
The 17 hits you for 24 damage.
Oh
10 of it's
no.
fire though, so you only. Well, actually, it's 5, so it goes to
It
5
doesn't
fire.
matter. It doesn't matter. I'm down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you were wounded. Oh, sorry. Would
It's
have
all
healed
good.
you.
It's all good.
Sorry, dude.
Okay, and the one in the back makes a wall of fire there.
That's awesome.
That's those two golden.
Oh crap.
You there?
Yeah. I guess it's me and you, buddy.
All right.
Okay, that hits.
It's the plus. Oh, that's if I crit.
Yeah, they both hit.
Looks like 25.
Bogdanov.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I know what I can do. They're standing in a line.
You're
They're
down.
standing in. All right. Yeah, I got to roll.
Death save.
Brindar.
My one chance to actually use
Wait,
it.
am I wrong? Wait. I want to say I thought haste. I cast haste at 4th level to affect more than one person, but man, I'd be wrong about this. I'm double checking.
Okay, well, what do you want to do? Or do you want to?
Uh, there's a wall of fire I can't see. Is that correct? Because it's
Correct.
mixing.
Block sight.
I'll just pass my turn, I guess, for now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this out.
Quillen.
I guess I'm gonna jump through the wall of fire.
Okay. Make a dex save.
I'll use my inspiration.
Okay, you take 30 damage.
Man, not high enough, huh?
Nope.
Oh well.
Okay, there you go.
No, I'm hitting them.
You're hitting them how?
Because I jumped through a wall of fire and I'm gonna stab the
Oh, you're
crap out of the
standing
guy.
on top of Nikita's character.
He's dead.
Well, okay.
Quillen, you didn't have to use your inspiration. You have advantage on saving throws for dex because of the haste.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. It still wasn't enough, but that's cool. Thank you for that. I'm going to chop this guy up with 3 attacks.
Okay. One hit.
One hit. Oh man.
I think I can only do it on one person, so I guess I'm just doing Quillen.
Well, Golden already used it, so no hits. It's cool. I used my
Okay.
inspiration.
No, I haven't done my attacks yet, so yeah.
You moved up.
Have the haste.
You didn't attack?
I
Didn't you?
did. I did it before the.
Oh.
I haven't attacked with haste.
Right.
Okay. Cool. 17.
Okay. He goes. That's at Golden.
Who's he attacking?
You, sir.
There's a shield.
Okay. One in the back. No, he won't do anything. Next, Golden. Hey, actually, I need a AFK a minute. I'll be back in a minute.
I'm thinking of fly. Fly allows you to do more than one target at higher levels, not haste.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I
about
have no
right.
I have no idea, but let's see. It would say it if you could.
Yeah. I think I think I maybe got haste confused with fly. So I can only
I
do
think
one
haste
person.
is the number one twin spell action
Mm,
Oh, I
of
didn't
a
get confused.
sorcerer.
Oh, I'm not hasted.
you're not hasted, no. So I got confused because I think I got confused haste with fly. So well, the problem is if I jump through the wall of fire and lose my concentration, you're going to lose your action, which just sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Those are both hits, Golden.
$36 points of damage.
Got it. Yes, sir. Bogdanov.
All right. Death save.
That's a win.
Ouch.
That's
Yeah.
1 and 1.
One
All
and
right.
one.
Rundar.
Guess what Quillen's gonna do next?
Oh, I think I have
Die?
to pass my turn.
So
As
Bill,
bad as it sounds.
if I hit Bogdanov with Black Razor while he's on the ground like this, does it eat his soul?
Yeah.
Sweet. And then I can take that ring. Power.
Well, if remember, if the ring leaves his finger, then it loses all its power, supposedly.
All right. So Rundar's not taking a turn. Quillen is doing what?
Quillen is going to hit the thing in front of him twice, and then
Okay.
he's going to heal Bogdanov. And he's going to heal him with a spell. So,
Really trying to think here.
because I can do a spell as actually no, haste is only an attack.
No,
It's not a spell.
haste isn't. You can take haste gives you an action. You can use the action to attack, but you can only attack once.
But
So
you
can
can't
cast.
use it. You can't use a spell with it, or you can.
No, you cannot. But you can use your regular action to
then-
cast a spell, and then haste to
Right.
attack, but only one attack.
Now
via
you can
haste.
use haste. Let me see. What can you use haste for? This is so weird.
I
An
put this
additional
link above.
action. So I'll just use I'll use some of my lay on hands then. So I'll attack twice with my regular action. Let me get that out of the way for you, Bill. And then I'll lay on hands for 10, let's say.
Okay.
As a haste action.
Those attacks miss, but you lay on hands, so Bogdanov gets back up.
With 10 hit points. Those are some really bad rolls. I knew that would happen. Like, no matter what, I'm just like, bad rolls.
Attack to you, Quillen. Hits for 22.
Wait, how many HP did you give me again?
10.
10. Thank you. And I'm back up. I'm back, baby.
The one in the back does nothing. Holds action. Golden.
Miss. Miss.
Yep. Bogdanov.
All right. Now I get to do the thing. Disengage. Step back. Oh. There's someone in my way.
There's a wall of fire in behind you too. We can.
Well, I guess I will just use third level magic missile on the guy in front.
Okay. You think he's bloodied now? Rundar.
I guess I will try to cast Dispel Magic.
Okay.
So Let's do a little bit of that, and I guess I need to do a roll. It's going to be plus.
So you need a
You're
spell
using a
attack
spell
roll.
cast, so which I believe would be spell casting ability, which is going to be proficiency bonus plus intelligence, be plus 8.
Yes.
11.
Okay. It's still there.
Okay.
Those are hits.
Sweet. I'm also going to
Are you a great
heal
weapons?
myself. What's that?
Are you a great weapons fighter? Do you crit on a 19?
No. Great Weapons Fighter doesn't let you crit on 19.
Oh, I thought something did.
When you're like a barbarian or something. Or a certain whatever.
Or a hexblade.
Hexblade lets you. Well, if you have Hex, yeah.
Yeah, if you've hexed
All
them.
right. So I am hitting for 19 and 22 is 41.
Okay.
Do you have another attack because you're hasted?
No, I healed myself because I was gonna die potentially,
Okay.
and I'll throw a another bunch of damage on him. So 41, 50, 60 damage.
Got it. Okay. He attacks. Quillen, you for 17. Nyx goes, it vanishes.
I
Bogdan.
feel like a Bluto.
So the one in front of us vanished, or the one behind
In
vanished?
the back.
Okay. He could have vanished, or he could have Misty stepped.
Well, he didn't Misty step past the wall of fire. Because that's the first thing I thought of, but I can't Misty step past a wall of fire.
Oh. You can't see through it. That's crazy.
Yep.
Bog, you doing anything?
Yeah, I guess I will cast another magic missile. At 3rd level, roll 5d4 plus 8.
Okay. Rindar.
Let's do another Dispel Magic on this. I'm going to get a 22 using Portent.
Okay. It drops.
Do I see the guy that vanished?
No.
Okay.
Actually, yes, you do. He's still back there.
And he's like, yeah, the other one's still invisible. Behind you guys. Or in front of you guys. Okay.
Quillen.
So the guy in front of me dropped?
No.
Oh.
The wall of fire dropped behind you.
Oh, gotcha. I'm going to go ahead and... now I can't use my haste action as a defensive action.
You could use it as disengage, but you can't use it as dodge.
Right, but I could dodge and then use haste for one attack.
That is correct.
You can do that both. That
Yes.
gives him disadvantage to hit me.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, rolling poorly. Ooh.
Oh, he misses you.
Yay, he would have missed anyway. That's how it works.
Oh,
The dice love me so much. And look, Dan critted again. Yay. Look, he kills everything. Great. I'm glad he's on our
14.
side.
Yeah.
Um,
He turns into a puff of smoke.
Of course
Sweet.
he does. I should just disengage all the time in fights and let Dan kill them. It'd be easier.
and
Are you done with your turn?
Yeah, from now on, Rundar, give him haste. It's so much more effective.
No, it's good for both of you guys.
Turn.
You're done? Okay. Bogdanov.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, I'm done. I got no more magics to missile.
Okay, so you just stand there?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand there.
Okay. All right then. Rundar?
All right, so I can see him. Yeah, I'll send out a hand to try and touch and show them where he is.
Okay. All right. And then you stop seeing him.
Come again?
He disappears from your view.
Did he like run around the corner, or he just disappeared completely?
Just vanished.
Wow.
Oh, he disappeared from
Mhm.
huh.
So are we out of combat then?
Yep.
All right, then
I
I
think
guess
so.
I will go ahead and give myself full healing.
All right.
Is that an illusion? I am.
I think he just like threw down like a ninja smoke screen and made a run for it.
Possibly.
Nunchuck skills.
Okay.
Going back
You
in
guys
the
leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we leave, anybody that's injured gets 19 back.
Swag.
Do we have Lulu's body?
Yes.
Okay. Oh shit.
Well, you're on your own.
Nice.
Do you see that, Golden? Or I'm not sure that actually happened.
What?
Probably.
Uh, wait, Bill.
Yeah, right. That's what, probably. You're an ass, Jay.
What? How did this happen?
Guess I'm staying. Bye, guys.
Black Razor stays with us.
It should. It can't hit for shit.
All right, you guys are able to make it out.
Oh
Wait,
man,
what
I
about
really
Jay?
thought you
Oh.
did that. I was like, Bill actually had a phone call with me today and was like super excited for my character. I'm super excited for him, and then I was like, and then he takes him away. That would be perfect.
Like none for you.
Oh man, Black Razor is like whiff, whiff, whiff. It's really scary though.
Yep.
If we ever actually hit someone.